Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Cabin in the Woods. I keep looking that way. It's gonna be a problem. I think my other recording worked, and it's only 8 p.m., and I really feel like looking at more spooky, Nuke's top scary videos with you guys because I've missed it so freaking much. So make sure you grab your blankies, you got your drinks, your doors are locked, maybe your windows too, depending in your area. I don't know, but let's watch this. Hopefully this one's good. Oh, she's loud. She's loud.
Come on in. Five
Come
months ago,
on in.
19-year-old Dylan Rounds mysteriously disappeared from his farm in Lucin, Utah. Search parties have scoured the area, but Dylan has never been found.
We begin tonight with a local family very concerned about their missing son. He seemingly vanished from his farm.
His parents say he was excited to start farming in northwest Utah, but after he planted his crop, he went missing, and now they suspect foul play.
This land in Lucin, Utah might not look like much, but to 19-year-old Dylan Rounds, it was everything.
I'm convinced that it's foul play. Every vehicle he has, a retractor, everything is accounted for and in place.
If you know anything about Dylan's disappearance, his family is begging you to call police.
Lance Kelly from the YouTube channel Earthworm Infotainment decided to join the search for Dylan Rounds, investigating the many abandoned mines and caves in the countryside nearby. On this particular exploration, Lance finds an entrance to the collapsed Bald Eagle mine. Now, it should be noted that the old collapsed mine is said to be haunted, but nevertheless, Lance heads into the small entrance to investigate. What happens next is downright chilling.
Terrifying. Damn.
All right. A lot of cold air coming out of this one. So it's probably pretty deep. Anyone in here?
I heard
Did
something.
you hear it? As Lance enters the collapsed mine, he asks, "Anyone in here?" To which someone or something seems to reply, "Come on in." Now, the sound is a bit difficult to hear as Lance's feet are crunching against the loose gravel on the floor of the mine. But I did my best to isolate and enhance the creepy reply.
Thank you, Nuke.
Listen again carefully.
Anyone in here?
As Lance treks further into the abandoned mine, it soon becomes clear that the passage is too small for anyone to be hiding inside. So just who or what could this voice be? You can follow the continuing search for Dylan Rounds over on the YouTube channel Earthworm Infotainment.
I wonder if they found him. What's his name? Dylan. Let's check.
I'm convinced.
Lucin, Utah? Lucin. Dylan. Last seen in Montallo, NV.
Farm in Lucin, Utah. Search parties have scoured the area, but Dylan has never been found.
We begin tonight with a local family. We begin tonight with a local family very concerned about their missing son. He seemingly vanished from his farm.
His parents say he was excited to start farming in northwest Utah, but after he planted his crop, he went missing, and now they suspect foul play.
This land in Lucin, Utah might not look like.
So it's Lucin, Utah. I misspelled that, sorry. I'm probably misspelled it. What's his name?
Much, but tonight.
Why don't they give his name?
19-year-old Dylan Rounds, it was everything.
Dylan Round? Oh no. Okay, maybe this will give us something.
It has been 1 year since 19-year-old Dylan Rounds disappeared from Lucin, Utah. Since then, a man has been charged with this murder, but Dylan's body is yet to be found. Good evening, everyone. I'm Bob Evans.
And I'm Kelly Chapman. Fox 13 News reporter Emily Tenser has been covering the story since he first disappeared. Emily joins us in studio tonight. Emily. Kelly, Bob, Dylan Rounds moved to Lucin last year to pursue his dream of being a farmer. Today marks 1 year when his mom called law enforcement to report him missing. His family initially thought he could have been out on the land, injured by a snake bite or hurt in a farm accident. Nothing could have prepared them for the year that they've had.
How do you make it go?
On this day last year, 19-year-old Dylan Rounds' family was frantic.
It was just that gut feeling that you knew.
Memorial Day weekend 2022 was the last time the teen contacted his family. Since then, Candace Cooley has never given up searching for her son in the desolate lands of western Utah.
You gotta have an answer. Well, when you have an answer, you can start to process. Until you have an answer, you can't process it.
Fox 13 News was in Lucin with his family the first week of June, back when they first suspected foul play. Since then, their search has never stopped.
We have just been making check marks. We take our radius and we're just that amount of people.
At the time of the disappearance.
If you'd have heard his voice in that courtroom, a voice tells everything.
For Dylan's family, there's no justice. There's no sin. It's an abandoned for them. Just continuing to search for the last 2 months.
Okay, so someone was charged, but they haven't found.
People don't realize how big of a fight when I say fuck in the shed. I said when I talked to him on Thursday.
Rounds' parents suspected James Brenner may have been involved in their son's disappearance.
So then when we got up there, you know, Brenner was telling myself and my husband about how, you know, Dylan couldn't fight his way out of anything. He shouldn't even...
I just want to see...
I don't even know if I fully grasped what's happened sometimes. Yesterday hit me pretty hard coming back from Lucin.
We do a breakdown of the chilling case of Dylan Rounds, the teenage farmer who suddenly disappeared in Utah.
Okay, I know this. Alright. 59-year-old James, who's said to have been squatting near Dylan's property, was charged with the teen's murder. So a random homeless person. Yeah, so... Search trailer and discovered ball, ammunition, ignition caps, black powder, and speed loads, all related to muzzle loading. Brenner had a criminal history. A friend and neighbor of Brenner was interviewed by law enforcement. The documents state neighbor told official that Brenner he brought 3 black powder guns to his residence and asked him to safekeep them. When the neighbor asked why, Brenner allegedly stated that he needed to do this for his own safety. Last time he had trouble with the law, they took everything from him. Well, that sucks. I was kind of hoping that they would have found him, but yeah. I can't imagine being that family.
I'm convinced that it's foul play. Every vehicle he has, a retractor, everything is...
The sound is a bit... Voice B.
Sorry, we already...
Rounds over on the YouTube channel Earthworm Infotainment. Gotta see it to believe it. TikTok user Chubby Gooby recently moved into her new home in Reno, Nevada, along with her husband and their 2 cats. Not long after moving in, the cats started to behave in a very odd way.
Well, our surveillance camera caught this, and I'm a little bit nerved about everything that happens. And the fact that the camera just stopped at the end of this, I'm not really sure what to do about this. Just watch and let me know what you think at the end. My cat never comes up to me like this unless she wants food, so that might have been what it was, but she was acting particularly weird.
What's wrong? What's wrong, baby girl? Why are you looking at me like that?
Our cat just walked away from me, and I felt like she knew it was coming.
What the f***? What the f*** has happened?
Something fell?
Hello?
As
Why is she
Chubby
saying
Gooby is
hello?
relaxing with a drink and watching TV, her cat approaches her as if alarmed. But then soon the kitty inexplicably just jumps away. Just then, a flower pot falls from the fireplace as if pushed, and even more strangely, the CCTV camera suddenly drops from its mount on the wall.
Their reaction is way too unrealistic, man. Like, I don't know, when something falls in my house and I notice, I go over there and I pick it up and I'm like, what the frick? How did that fall? And I'm not like, hello? What?
Late another night.
And the cat only came up to her for like a long time before it happened. And the other cat just ran once it hit. I don't know. It was it looked like the cat jumped down from the couch because someone was in the living room or kitchen, and knocked the camera down.
Chubby Gooby and her husband are fast asleep in bed, but something in their house is awake.
So like, why would you have cameras in your living room like that?
And very active. Something terrifying.
Sounds like it's windy. Do you hear that? Unless that's just an effect that Nuke added? I don't think so. Well, he added that effect.
I was fully asleep at this point, and I was trying to wake up.
A clothes hamper slides across the floor toward the sleeping couple as a book seems to be yanked from the shelf by an
Why is the clothes hamper in front of the fireplace?
unseen force. The couple awakes confused and in a panic from the sound, but they only realize what happened later, after watching their security video. Even after the events in the house, Chubby's husband is still skeptical. But one night, Chubby hears creepy sounds coming from the basement. After a long discussion, she convinces her reluctant husband to head down to the basement with her to investigate. It did not go well.
Can't believe you have me recording this.
Well, you know.
What do I know?
You don't know. What if something happens and we don't have any explanation for it? Like I said last time, we'll record everything.
Sounds like he's sick of her bullshit.
We don't record
Because
anything.
she fakes all the scary stuff.
You need to explain that?
That's why I'm tired.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the 15th freaking night in a row. Something's happened.
I think you're exaggerating. Look, it's a basement.
She set something up to spook him. God, their basement is messy.
Yeah. The f is that?
Looks like they were patching up the walls, maybe.
Yeah, that happens. What the f?
Okay, we need to go. Go. Go.
Oh, where?
Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Gee, go. Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Go upstairs.
Let's go.
Go. Go upstairs.
Shooby Gooby's skeptical husband is now convinced as random things start to fall and eerily move across the basement floor right in front of his eyes. The terrified couple runs right back upstairs. Basement floor right in front of his eyes. The terrified couple runs right back upstairs.
Go. Go upstairs.
What the f?
Okay, we need to go. Go. Go.
Oh, where?
Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Gee, go. Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Go upstairs.
Let's go.
Go. Go upstairs.
Shooby Gooby.
I don't know. Her reaction seems pretty real there, but it's just like
Start to fall and eerily move across the
falls down
basement
and gets
floor
pulled.
right in front of his eyes. The terrified couple runs right back upstairs. So could it be that the couple's new home is haunted? Let me know what you think. The Man in Black.
Yeah.
This next
Editor.
creepy video is a bit of a mystery as it was shared to the internet without a source. So the story goes that the video was filmed by a young tourist in Europe while exploring an abandoned old monastery. And without even knowing, he captures something truly chilling. A figure dressed in what looks like a long black monk's robe appears briefly in the doorway before just disappearing into thin air. The tourist didn't even realize what he had just filmed and only discovered the figure when rewatching his footage later. But with no definitive source, is it real?
Is that a mirror? It kind of looks like a reflection on a mirror. Like I think there's a mirror down that hall. That's what it looks like to me. I don't know.
Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. If you found a great ghost video online or recorded one yourself, please send it my way at nukestop5@gmail.com. Uninvited. Nick Perry from Roseville, California says that he witnessed a dark shadow figure while driving on the allegedly very haunted Dyers Lane Road 2 years ago. Nick is convinced that this dark, sinister thing attached itself to him and even followed him home. He says that since that night, he has experienced terrifying paranormal activity in his home. Now, fearing that his family and friends might think he's lying or maybe just went right off the deep end, Nick says that he never told anyone about the strange incidents in his house. But he claims that the paranormal activity in his home has become more frequent and more intense. So he has decided to record the incidents on his new YouTube channel called The Hooker. No idea why that name. But anyway, late one night, Nick starts to hear something and grabs his camera. What he catches on video is truly bizarre.
So I thought Fawn and David were back. I just got out of the shower and I heard, well, it sounded like the door opening and closing, but oh my God, nobody's f***ing here. And my cat is just staring at the f***ing door. I know, messy room, I know.
Why wouldn't he record in front of him? Why is he recording his face?
For some reason. Staring over there at the f***ing door.
Nick becomes increasingly more anxious as the unexplained
Do you guys know? I'm sure you guys figured it out too. There's not actually someone knocking at his front door. There's someone knocking at the door in the closet in front of his front door.
activity soon starts to get more intense.
Scare me, dog. The f, man.
Cat? You have a cat, don't you?
Off, dog. Why every time I'm fucking alone, dude?
Unnerved by what he's experiencing, Nick's own dog scares him as he catches the window blinds moving on their own. Nick has no idea that things are about to take an even more terrifying turn.
Okay.
One night, Nick is taking a cute little video of his cat when he captures something downright chilling.
Meow. What? What are you going in there? This is f***ing up.
The towel?
What was that, dude?
Nick hears a bang, and as he exits the bathroom to investigate, a small dark
That looks like a towel. Like,
figure can be seen in the bathtub as his camera pans by. But Nick doesn't even notice it until he checks his camera footage later. Nick now becomes determined to try to catch video of the odd shadow figure again, so he sets up more cameras to record around his house while he is away. Late one evening, he returns to find this.
a towel. literally looks like him. It's his shape and it's his height.
So we're fucking. My phone's dying.
And then he grabs his phone all of a sudden right after it happened.
I'm just gonna have to unplug.
Someone or something can be seen walking around the living room, but nobody's home. So just who or what is this? Nick believes that the dark figure he saw years ago on Dyer's Lane followed him home and is still haunting his house. But what do you think is going on here? You can follow Nick's continuing search for answers over on his YouTube channel, The Hooker. The Outback Skinwalker. This next creepy video was posted to Reddit by Australian Reddit user Hasbeen42 with the caption, quote, "My friend recorded a potential skinwalker." So Reddit user Hasbeen42's friends are out in the woods of Australia late one night when they encounter this.
We out here hearing weird noises in the forest. What the What the
The friends have no idea what they captured on camera, and Hasbeen42 took it upon himself to post the video to Reddit in search of answers. The friends believe they might have captured a skinwalker, but what do you think this could be? Is it a skinwalker?
You know what it looks like? It looks like an owl. Yeah, it's scary, but it looks like an owl.
What do you think this could be? Is it?
Ooh, I think it's an owl. Maybe? Is that what an owl looks like with like bad quality and
the skinwalker?
Oh yeah. It must be an owl, right? Owl at nighttime. I mean, I don't know. And it kind of like does the movement of an owl, like the way that the head goes. I think it might be an owl. I think this is the guilty culprit. I think the owls are out there spooking people. Owl in the dark. It could definitely be. I was trying to look for something that's kind of similar, but I can't really. That was pretty spooky though, I have to say.
Search of answers. The friends believe they might have captured a skinwalker, but what do you think this could be? Is it a skinwalker or just some strange Aussie critter?
Do you know the reason why I thought it was an owl? Because I saw different colored feathers on the chest. If you look real quick, look at the chest, it kind of looked like colored feathers.
Right when they encounter this.
We out here hearing weird noises in the forest. What the What the
I was
the friends
scared,
have no idea what they captured on camera, and Hasbeen42 took it upon himself to post the video to Reddit in search of answers.
See?
The
The
friends
belly, the
believe
white
they
belly
might
and
have
feathers?
captured a skinwalker, but
Yeah.
what do you think this could be? Is it a skinwalker or
Boom,
just
white
some
belly
strange Aussie critter?
What the What the
The most haunted hotel in Texas.
Ooh.
The Menger Hotel was built in 1859 in San Antonio, Texas. It was constructed on the old battlegrounds of the Texas Battle of the Alamo. Then years later, during the Civil War, the hotel was converted into a hospital for wounded and dying soldiers.
Oh, that sucks.
With a history like that, it's not surprising that the hotel is considered to be a hotbed for paranormal activity. Over the years, the hotel staff members and guests have had countless strange supernatural encounters. Back in 2009, hotel guest Ricky Garcia had a first-hand experience with one of the hotel spirits when he was recording footage of the beautiful, historic interior.
Every time I see something like that, I always feel like it's edited.
A translucent figure about the size of a child can be seen walking on the other side of the main hotel hall on the second floor. And Ricky isn't the only one who captured a ghost on camera on the Mingra Hotel's second floor walkway. 4 years later, in 2013, hotel guest Felicia Powell captured this photo of the same area on the second floor of the Mingra Hotel. In the photo, a child guest at the hotel dressed in red can be seen walking along, but no one knows who or what is walking behind her.
Oh.
So is it true that the Mingra Hotel is haunted? And just what walks the stair landing on the second floor? Let me know what you think. The Last Stop.
I don't know.
Popular Korean YouTuber Dosha from the paranormal YouTube channel Dosha Michael sets out to explore a creepy abandoned bus company located somewhere in South Korea. Now, not much is known about the mysterious bus company or why it was left abandoned, but Dosha believes that the location is haunted by the spirit of an old man that used to live inside one of the only remaining buses on the property. In an attempt to capture the ghost of the old man, the YouTuber sets up a GoPro camera to record the bus while he explores the rest of the enormous site. And this is when things start to get really creepy.
방금 소리 뭐 들었어요? 쿵 엄청 크게 소리.
A loud bang can be heard, startling Dosha as he's setting up his GoPro. Now, a bit freaked out, he eventually leaves to explore the building. But after a few hours, he doesn't really find or experience anything in the abandoned bus depot. So he grabs his static camera and just heads home. But when Dosha looks back at his captured footage of the bus, he's shocked when he realizes what his static GoPro camera recorded.
Oh.
Something can be seen walking past the bus and out of frame. Dosha has no idea who or what this could be. So, he returns the next day and leaves the GoPro in the exact same spot. What his camera captures that night is absolutely chilling.
Terrifying. Oh. Why didn't he leave the door open again? Do you think that maybe somebody's living in there? Blind? Oh, I see it. It looks like a blind move. Like
First, something can be seen moving around inside the bus. Then a little later, a dark mist-like figure can be seen looking out the window on the second floor before moving back out of sight. So could it be that Dosha captured the ghost of the old man who used to live inside the bus?
Oh, okay,
Let me
someone
know
used
what
to
you
live
think.
there.
You can watch this entire video and many more spooky ghost investigations with English subtitles over on the YouTube channel, Dosha Michael.
Maybe somebody else lives there now. And maybe the reflection on the door was that guy's face. Sorry, wait, like walking in front of the camera or something. I felt like the top part was kind of like hard to see. It's hard to see, right? Sorry, it's almost my bedtime. Working at 4 in the morning is makes me tired early. Yeah, it's I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about that one? Like, I feel like I don't believe it, but I just can't explain. That's all.
Creature or compression. Pakistani Reddit user Phantom881999 says that late one night the strange CCTV footage was captured just outside his dad's workplace.
That's a camera glitch. It happens all the time.
Now, the Redditor definitely admits that this could simply be a strange glitch in the compression on the camera. But why does one of these two people look like they are hunched over and walking on 4 legs? So is this weird compression or a weird creature?
It's just a camera
Let me know
glitch.
what you think. A little
I'm sure like you guys have seen it before.
evil. Popular ghost hunter Ehab Kasmia sets out to investigate a completely abandoned neighborhood on a mountain in Jordan.
Holy
Now,
frick.
nobody knows exactly why dozens of homes
Oh, that's abandoned? That's crazy.
were deserted in an otherwise thriving city. But locals claim that the neighborhood was plagued by a sinister jinn taking the form of a human child.
Where is it?
Locals claim that the neighborhood. But why does one of these two people look like they are hunched over and walking on 4 legs?
Maybe they were using a cane or a walker.
So is this weird compression or a weird creature? Let me know what you think. A little evil. Popular ghost hunter Ehab Kasmia sets out to investigate a completely abandoned neighborhood on a mountain in Jordan.
Mountain abandoned. Abandoned neighborhood on mountain in Jordan. I don't think we're gonna find anything with that. I wish we knew exactly where it was, so we could see why it was actually abandoned.
Now, nobody knows exactly why dozens of homes were deserted in an otherwise thriving city, but locals claim that the neighborhood was plagued by a sinister jinn taking the form of a human child.
They don't say
As
where it
Ehab
is.
goes from home to home, he doesn't really find much and only hears a few strange noises. But that changes as he gets higher and higher up the mountainside. In one of the empty, dilapidated homes, this happens.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
Did you see it?
No.
Ehab doesn't notice when a small childlike hand moves out of sight right behind a doorway. Clueless as to what just happened, Ehab leaves the home and heads to the next house even higher up the mountain. As he explores, something happens that shocks him to his core.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
When Ehab switches to the selfie mode on his phone, he is shocked when he sees the face of a child watching him from outside the window.
I don't see a
He races
child.
outside, but there's no one there. Now, there is no one around
Oh,
this
I
mountain
see
for
it.
miles, and there certainly shouldn't be a child out alone in this dangerous abandoned neighborhood. So Ehab is now starting to believe that the local legends are true. He thinks
Maybe it's just kids that are out there exploring and then they saw him and decided to spook him. They were curious.
the mountain might just really be haunted by a malevolent entity that takes the form of a child. But, as always, you decide. Just pulling your leg. This
Come on,
next video
something
has been
good.
circulating the internet, but unfortunately no one seems to know the original source. So, somewhere in Asia, a child is innocently crawling across the floor. Then this happens. The light in the room suddenly flashes off, just as the crawling child's legs seem to be pulled by something that we can't see. Incredibly upset by the occurrence, the crying child charges forward wildly as if to try to escape whatever might be after him. Or is he being pushed? It's kind of hard to tell. But with no source for the video, I guess we'll never know.
It looked like he was trying to walk but fell. Was there something on the floor that they tripped on?
Forward wildly as if to try to escape whatever might be after him. Or is he being pushed? It's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, that's
But
weird.
with no source for the video, I guess we'll never know.
That's freaking weird. I have a question. Why was that person recording randomly?
Thanks so much for watching. Lately, my upload schedule has been completely ridiculous. So, please be sure to subscribe and hit the little bell notification icon so that you never miss a video.
Let's go look at the comments. Spend a single day without watching nukes. Can't even spend a single day without watching nukes? How are you watching videos every day? There's only videos once a month. I always find it extremely sketchy when someone hears or sees something. Just keeps the camera on a selfie mode. Oh yes. My reaction is more important than the evidence. Yeah, exactly. Abandoned mine. Watching your videos. Someone has probably already said this. Hasn't been said. If you hear something knocking on a door and you don't know, no one should be there. Do not open it. Just don't. You might inadvertently be letting something in that okay. You have the best paranormal. It's a good day even though I'm a day late. I just want to say appreciate something. Good stuff. Alright. Nothing really about the videos. Nothing really about the videos. I don't know. This one was a bit more interesting, I guess. I'd have to say probably the owl was my favorite one because it was just so funny. It's like the owl was also spooked. Like the guy's like, what the fuck? The owl's like, what the fuck? But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Maybe you can explain some of the stuff I couldn't explain. Like I can't always think of everything. Like sometimes I'm just like, I have no idea. Like I don't know how they would have faked this or like the kid one, the last one, it's like okay, yeah, it's really spooky, and it does look like he's kind of like being held back by something, or you know. But why were they recording? But like he said, like without any background, we don't really know. So I will see you guys next time. Sweet nightmares.